Hi. Yeah, I'm bored. Very bored. And since, I could not be bored because it's my fucking exams, but do you think I'm gonna fucking work on my exam? No. I'm gonna do YouTube because why the fuck not? Plus, no one really watches it, so who cares? Anyways, no, I'm not unhealthy. Anyways, um, yeah, so I was just roaming through the internet like a normal human being. Anyways, and I came across this thing, a video, where they were talking about possibly stating children's gender like as unknown until they know what they are. And I feel like it's an okay kind of solution, but it's so big. And well, I heard like people commenting on it that people will be confused, like children will be confused because they don't know what gender they are, but like children know what gender they are because they know who they are from the inside. That's not the point. It's the point that plus is that if that's the standard in the society, then no one really gives a shit about it. But the point is more that making it from it's you're kind of forcing children to figure their out who they are, even though that's not what they should be doing at all. Um, Especially when parents want their children not to state that their gender is unknown, they will force their children to figure out who they are, or they will force their children to be cis in order to finally get rid of the unknown thing. Because a lot of the times people are ashamed of being trans, or people are being shamed for being trans. So obviously some parents will force their children to fill in that they're cis in order to get rid of the unknown thing, so that they can just go on with their transphobic bullshit lives, just so that you know so that's like, I don't feel like, I mean, it could be a solution, but it can come with a lot of extra problems and a lot of extra stress surrounding gender, because a lot of people that will not agree with it will just come after whoever, and the trans community, which is already fragile, will just get a lot of extra hate, which is not necessary, because cis people feel like their cis privileges are being taken away. And no, I'm not trying to say that we should just being like, because cis people want their privilege and because we don't want to have angry people at us, we should just not do this. But we should be aware of the consequences it might have in a society, because a lot of people don't agree with the fact that gender is even a social construct. A lot of them will be like, some of them will even say that sex and gender are the fucking same thing, and some will even say that gender is a choice, or that it's a way, or it's the way God made you. I mean, in a way it is, but it has nothing to do with your gender. Plus, personally, I don't believe in God, but if you do believe in God, your gender is obviously something that God made, but it doesn't have to do anything with your sex, So, the whole religion thing where people are like, God made you to be this way because he gave you a penis, but like in reality, why would he make someone feel girl when he clear, you know what I'm saying? He makes everything, so he also makes someone feel like a girl. So he always also makes someone trans. So he obviously wants someone to go on that journey. So that's already a super fucking argument. Plus, not everyone fucking believes in God. Um, but the whole idea that to state that everyone's gender is unknown until they clarify, that could give a lot of fucking problems. Like, we don't give a shit about religion, okay? Religion is not gonna be the reason why we're not gonna do this, but like, I feel like it's kind of, maybe it's kind of a little bit unnecessary in a way. Yeah, of course you shouldn't. Maybe we shouldn't even state someone's gender. Maybe we should state someone's sex. And be clear about it, that it's someone's sex and that you can change it fucking free and way easier when you're 18. You don't even have to, but it's like, one of those things that until you're 18, I feel like is, of course, children under 18 can change it, but like, right now, society is not in a place where we can just unknown it. Like, I feel like there's gonna be a point in the future where it's gonna be a thing, but I feel like society isn't ready for it, and a lot of people aren't ready for it, because we still have to convince a lot of people, and I mean, with a lot of people, I mean a minority of people, that gender is even a social construct. So I feel like before we can do anything about the gender mark, we first have to convince the world, no, not convince, but, you know, tell the world, educate the world about gender before we're going to change anything like that. Besides that, I feel like it could be a good thing, but there could be a lot of problems with it, especially when parents would shame their children into being shame their children for being trans, therefore forcing their children into filling in that they're cis. Those kind of things, you know, would be really fucking shit. But at least you wouldn't be forced by the state. But still, it's kind of shit, you know. And when people say that, you know, children will be confused, no. Because children know who they are, I swear to God. And plus, as a child, I wasn't busy with what gender I was at all. And, you know, I could look down on myself and be like, oh, look, that's not a penis. But I didn't really put the connection with not having a penis and being a female, because that just didn't work in my brain. So I kind of already knew that I was non-binary from like a fucking young age. The point is, when you are not given that language to you, you don't figure that out, because you've no idea that that's a thing. So you just be like, okay, I'm a girl because, you know, that. You know what I'm saying? So as long as society will put that on you, obviously children are not gonna figure out who they are, but when, you know, you don't do that and you just say it's okay to not know who you are, it's okay to be like, and a lot of the time cis children will immediately know who they are, because that's just the way cis works. And saying that cis privilege is going to be gone by this is bullshit. That's just not gonna be gone ever. So that's, you don't have to worry about cis children either, because they'll know who they are, and if they don't know who they are, it's okay, you know, it's okay to be confused about it, and it's okay to talk about it. So I don't feel like confusion is a problem, as long as the children can talk about it, and the parents can talk about it to the children. The problem is with it, we are not at a point right now in our society that that's the case. So I feel like right now it would just cause too many problems, like social problems, and that's really sad, and I wish it wasn't the case, but I feel like we have to wait sometime. We have to wait before we do that. We have to educate people, we have to educate parents, we have to be sure that everyone fucking understands what being trans is, and we need to get rid of transphobia in our society. When we have done that, then we can contemplate about using the unknown thing until someone specifies their gender on their passports and other IDs. I feel like that's a more, like, a better way to do this shit. I don't know if this video even makes sense, but, you know, obviously I am not I'm not trying to be like, no, gender marks stupid, get rid of them all. No, because personally I would take pride if I could fucking put an X there, but no, I'm forced to put a V there. That's kind of a thing. I would first want to be able to change my gender mark into an X before we do the whole you, the unknown thing, the you thing. So, you know, that's just the thing I'm gonna say to you. Bitches, if we're gonna do this, we have to educate the society first before we gotta do it, otherwise it's gonna have too many problems. But, you know, in theory, I think it's a good idea. So, you know, I'm gonna stop this video now, because it's me rambling about something for 10 minutes. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, like, and stuff. Yeah, that's what I just said. Subscribe to my channel if you want to. And I gotta go now. See you guys later.